So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
Hello, curling fans, and welcome to the Swift Current Curling Club. It's the RBC Dominion Security Western Showdown. We have this matchup here between Jacob Libbus and Reid Carruthers. First draw for both of these teams in this great event here at Swift Current, which we have all weekend for you here on Curling Stadium. My name's Dave Schmelt. Connor Sims is on the production. Thank you so much for joining us today. We see it is Team Libbus with the hammer. They're throwing the red stones here in end number one. Center guard is up. This one's tracking awfully close. Doesn't look like it has enough steam to make it all the way around, so it's going to be a high guard. Off the hand of Michael Henriks. So here's Carruthers. Gets it all the way down to the top four. We have 24 teams playing on each side of this event. They're divided into 6 pools of 4. They're going to play a round robin in their pool. Top 8 teams will make the playoffs, so 3-0, and you've taken care of business, you're in. Any variation of 2-1 is going to go to tiebreaker, which will make those last stone draws so vitally important. We have action constantly here for you on Curling Stadium. All day today. This is our second of 5 draws that we have today. We have 5 tomorrow and 5 on Saturday. So keep it right here all weekend. No reason not to be tuned into Curling Stadium. And we'd like to extend a congratulations to the teams that have qualified thus far at the qualification vet in Kelowna. Last night, the team Yoshimura from Japan qualified, and also team Danny Casper from the USA qualified. So they will be making the trip to Cortina. Still some work to be done on the women's side and the men's side. So we're going to, on the women's side, rather, we have lots of action still left there. Very important, but right now we're in Swift Current, and we aggressively zoom in on Zach Polyuk with his shot. He just gets the top one off. Reid will still have an opportunity to put the guard up. Does not hit the sideline. Reid's going to think about bringing another one in here. Not the worst idea because the Libbus stone does make it difficult to make a double peel without stuffing him. So going to take this opportunity to play a little more offense. Get it right down there nicely. Trying to make that double, and they do run it back and clear two of them out and move the Carruthers stone out of trouble. Fantastic shot. Take another look at that. You see the stone here from Zachary. Comes right down the center line. Just a few taps of the broom here and there. Bang, bang. Two in the corner. So now Reid's going to draw underneath again. This time it won't be underneath his guard, though. See, there it takes the break from BJ Neufeld. And they're going to carry it all the way to the top four. Yeah, pretty decent spot. Let's see how Jacob tries to take this one on. You see the double takeout is there. Looks like it's what he's going to ask Nate to do, Nathan Mulberg. Young man settles in. And he kicks and fires on the way, trying to hold the line. On the one over, tap the second one out. Will go far enough. Goes far enough that they are shot stone undercover. So that's made pretty much well enough. There by Mulberg. Reid staying aggressive here. Doesn't have too much of a choice, though. With all those staggered reds out there. Needs BJ to come through with a draw here. That one does come up a little bit light from BJ. Does leave an opportunity on the shot rock, though, so not the worst. And Jacob's going to ask Nate to throw it around the outside here. Slips all the way to the back four, so gives Reid a chance to freeze his way out of this one. Just watching this one. It needs to have enough steam to get there. The line looks pretty good. It's going to get a little bump. How much? Did move it about 6 inches. So Jacob Libbus is going to try to corner freeze in there. So Libbus settles in. He delivers his first of 2 in the opener. Taps, rolls over. They are shot stone. Does Reid have enough room to get in there and move it enough? It's probably good enough just to freeze down on top of it and get the force, but it's got to be so close to the one that's in the 8 foot. Tough shot indeed. So it looks like he's trying to move it just a little bit with that ice. Not going to take too much weight, just probably back 4 weight. Big shot because you could give up a big end if you're not careful here. Final stone for Reid Carruthers here in the first. Comes on down and it locks right on there. What a big clutch shot by Reid Carruthers. You see that one come on in. The brushers are working it. Probably would have taken a hair more curl, but that's really good because it jams on the one in the back. Great shot by Reid there. So now Jacob's trying to see if they can draw up something to make more than one count here. Now that yellow doesn't do you any good. If you run your own long red back, you could tap for 2. Can you do it with enough weight to clear out the yellow? If you ever get across the face of that second red in the 8-foot, hit it onto the yellow, the red probably drags into the one in the back. But do the yellows move far enough? I'm not sure. We're going to find out shortly. So here's Libbus. Final stone of the first end. Just looking for the long double tap, it looks like. Need to hold the line past the guard. You're not going to get there. It'll be a single point for Jacob Libbus. Reid Carruthers will have the hammer in 2 when we come back to Swift Current. After this, you're watching Curling Stadium.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
And welcome back to Swift Current. It's the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here on Curling Stadium. After a very complicated first end, it was just a single point for Jacob Libbus. Here's our first look at Reid Carruthers with hammer throwing the Yellowstones in end number 2. Thank you all for joining us here on Curling Stadium. Please, if you haven't yet, subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up on the video. If you subscribe, it unlocks the chat feature there on YouTube. You can interact with each other. We do appreciate every one of you watching. And a rental center guard. Now we're just going to play follow leader for a minute. And it is Carruthers line 2. Now here's Polyak, rather. Awfully tight to the first guard. It gets past it and comes right on top. So we are stacking them and racking them. And now Reid says, let's delete them. He's going to try to hit this really hard, move a lot, and roll off to the side. So here's Schneider. BJ picks this one up right off his hand. This is curling really, really hard. It's going to just be the single peel. And the shooter moves a little bit too far. Ooh. See that way that one curled over. The double takeout's definitely there for Reid. Can just hit and move over. You don't really need to make the double yet because you always have the punch now without a guard. So here's Neufeld. Make the hit and stay there now. Hit it hard enough, you might be able to make all three go here. 2 for sure. Good chance you lose yours in the process because it's frozen so well. So Molberg, they're on this one right off the bat to try to hold it. 1 over for 2, and you make the double, kick your own back, and you lie first, third, and fourth after all that. So for Reid, might be at the point where you just kind of played to split the rings. As long as you don't leave a double on the yellows. Just take out this shot stone, roll. Either way, it's going to be difficult not to leave a double, though. Here it comes from Neufeld. So it is. Libbus still sitting shot stone here. Question is, how do you put the pressure on? Can you throw a guard? Sure, you can throw a guard. Is there a good hit to be made? Don't see a massive amount to gain by removing that stone. Because even wherever your shooter lines up, Carruthers would still be able to use it. So they did remove it, and they opened it all up. So now question for Reid Carruthers. He's just going to try to hit this one and roll open in line 2. Force a difficult double on Libbus. So the first of 2 for Carruthers. And we hop sweep our way over there, but it's going to leave the rings. So Negaven wasn't able to hold it there. This will be a pretty straightforward hit to punch it out. And the force will be on. Oh, they hop on this one right out of his hand. This needs to hold on. It's got plenty of room as long as they keep on working it. Great brush by the front end. They clear the one in the back. So it'll be a draw for 1 for Reid Carruthers. So here's Carruthers. Final stone of the second end. Just needs to grab any little sliver of the forefoot to be good. Rusher just kind of keep it clean, accordion in. It's no problem here for Carruthers. And it's all tied up after 2. We'll be back in just a moment from Swift Current here on Curling Stadium.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability. The PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
And welcome back to the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown from the Swift Current Curling Club here on Curling Stadium. We've had lots of action, but only a single point for each team in each of the first two ends, so the hammer swings back to Jacob Libbus, throwing the Redstones here in end number 3. Thank you so much for joining us here on Curling Stadium. Happy to have you here. Connor Negevin for Reid Carruthers and try to draw one in here. That's a nicely thrown stone. Let's see if Henriks has an answer. This one looks a little bit light. Be a very high guard. It's going to give Reid another chance to come on in here. Probably not where they wanted that stone to end up. A little shorter than desired, top 12. Now it's time for some cleanup mode. We've seen this the last couple ends in a row. Gets the one and slides past everything and leaves the guard. So both teams having problems dialing in those double peels. I say that like they're easy, but these guys practice them a lot. It's a key shot in the game now. He's not too happy with this throw. And it's just another single peel. Taps it up, but still some room for Libbus to get there. Big concern is that his stone is getting more and more lonely there. That's the real question, because even with Hammer here, you just can't feel too comfortable with all those Carruthers stones starting to surround. Appears they're looking to run their own back here. This is first third's stone. So you have time to get out, but not a whole lot. Here's Molberg. Makes contact, it's just going to be a straight peel. That's a third straight run back or double peel attempt for Team Libbus that is not going their way. And Carruthers is not going to let him off the hook. This is probably when he makes a play to remove the shot stone. Tap things up a little bit, the Libbus stone now. Don't know if that was really the best result for Reid because it's underneath a whole bevy of cover. So Libbus is looking to throw one on top of all this to mess up Reid's angles. And right now, if Reid were to fire away at that pile, he would likely still kill the shot stone. The question is, can he get there off of both yellows? I think he can, so he would need to guard both. So looking to rattle things around a little bit, not liking the way it's kind of lined up. They move them around, they do kill their own. Make a lot of Carruthers stones go away. They do leave theirs as a biter all the way up on top. Reid's just going to address that stone. Try to roll to a center guard, or he could just throw a center because he does lie 1, 2, 3. That biter is only fourth, and I don't see a very plausible triple takeout. Just selecting to throw the guard. I think this is a pretty good option. Curl up just a little bit more. It does. Sure, Reid would have liked that over just a touch more. Now, Jacob hasn't given up on a dream of scoring 2 here. Does need to make sure he has a path in, at least to draw for 1. So first to 2 for Jacob Libbus. He just sails it through. Another upweight shot that did not go. Opportunity here for Carruthers to put the vice on. See Neufeld just saying that they're just going to come down to the shot stone and add another one in. So Carruthers, the veteran skip, settles in for his final shot of the third. Negaman trying to work it over. Gonna just get past the guard. Tap their own back. They lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Jacob has a tough draw to the side of the button here to score one. Really think at this point he should be happy just to grab the 4-foot and not give up more than one. You could play a skinny double on the out turn through that hole between the guards and possibly score one with a hit. But given the line issues their squads had on hits, I'd be quite reticent to do that. But that is the path he's going to take. Need to just take the paint off that red guard. On the yellow, clip the shot stone off. Incredibly precise shot, but drawing the side of the 4-foot is just as precise. So final stone of the third end, facing 4. It's past the guard. Does it get on it well enough? No, it's just going to cut it down to be a steal of 1. So all things considered, not too bad for Libbus there. Carruthers has the 2-1 lead. Libbus with the hammer when we come back.
Hey, Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting. We'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
And welcome back. Steal one for Carruthers. Libbus with another shot with hammer. Here in end number 4. RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown on Curling Stadium. Thanks for joining us. We're happy to have you. Here's Connor Negavan. He's got the beanie cap on. So a lot of teams wearing their full jackets in the morning draw. Michael Henricks. This young Libbus team will be playing in the Alberta Provincials. They really have been up-and-comers as of late. Certainly have been making their presence known. A lot of nice young curlers coming up, and we see it across the way. We see McDonald coming up. We see Ryland Kleider. We see Libbus. We see Moybrook. Future of curling in Canada is strong. Neufeld's going to have to work hard to hold this one past the guard. It's not going to happen. Green's open to the corner. Jacobs just going to load another one in. Not going to let himself fall behind a little bit in this end as happened last end. He was staring down an entire gaggle full of Carruthers rocks the last end. And even a 12 gauge couldn't get rid of all of them. So Henricks just kind of watches this one come down. And that's a nice shot by Zachary. So now it's Reid Carruthers looking to play the stack game. Just slides on by. And they hit it well enough to remove the backstone, so nice shot there. See indication there for back 8, back line weight. Just trying to tap it up and release his own while putting a second one in there. So here's Poliuk. Achieved the goal. They split up their own there a little bit, but Reid can still get to it and kill it if he so desires. Definitely worth taking a look at. So here comes from Neufeld. Makes the contact, pushes it over, gets some of the roll they wanted. They were hoping to get all the way underneath their own, but almost edge on that guard, so. Make contact with the top guy. Out it goes, still Carruthers 1 and 2. So just another overcurl there and gives Carruthers a chance to step on the offense. So the second from Neufeld. Leaves a very high guard up there, but in a nice spot. Opportunity for the slash double here. Raise the red onto the yellow, kill them both. Could get lucky enough to lie two after this. They do need one of these shots to go eventually. This would be a good time. So here's Mohlberg. Just coming at this with a nice controllable weight. Get the one. They're coming in contact with one Carruthers stone. Their shooter's going to slide to be a biter. They lie 2-3. Reid Carruthers still one buried. Just caught it a little bit too high up. So it looks like Reid's just going to wrap one in. Keep the offensive pressure on. First to two for Reid. Working hard to hold it is Schneider. Come on down. It's going to sit just biting the button. They lie 1 and 2. Good shot by Reid. So the other run is available. Let's see if Jacob fancies that. He does. You make this, he could be line 3. Gonna run straight into it, basically just dead nut it. The second stone will go over the top and out the side door. The object stone will go out the back. Tough shot here for Jacob. Trying to slide it out a little bit. Needs to stay out there. Going to be way too thick on it and shoot past everything. That's a big miss there from Libbus. That's going to give Reid a chance to lie 3. The shot from Reid, just try to curl it up all the way. They do lie 1, 2, and 3, so nothing left for Jacob to run in here. He just has to draw a piece of the button around the side, facing 3. Big shot for the young man from Alberta. Final stone of the fourth. Needs to catch the side of the button. He's facing three. Polyuk on and now to try to hold the line. This one's starting to take off. Got to hold it past. You got to get past the Carruthers stone. And now do you stop right where you need to? It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Oh, what a draw for a single point to tie it up. We're all knotted up at 2. Great shot by Jacob Libbus. We'll be back after this on Curling Stadium.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan. Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at the RockShop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. The RockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Welcome back to Swift Current, and we are all tied up at 2 because of a great shot by that young man, Jacob Libbus. You see this draw coming down. Great communication between the front end. Now you have Polyuk just holding it on. You got past the Carruthers rock. Now you had to curl over a little bit, but not cook it too much, and he gets that single point. Facing 3, which would have put the game in a completely different perspective. Glad to have you here on Curling Stadium for the second half of this game at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here on Curling Stadium. Dave Schmel with you, and we'll be with you all weekend long. So now after that, Reid had to think that he was in a really, really good spot there, and he was. It's just his opponent made a fantastic one. So Negavan looking to throw up the corner. This one's going to come in the rings and all the way up to the tee line. Just going to try to come after this open stone. Is Polyuk, and he does. Going to get the roll all the way over. Will they get all the way behind? Yes, they will. Nice hit and roll there. It's second shot. Still Carruthers sitting one. Just looking to come on in there again. Here's the draw from Polyuk. Very, very high guard is up. See them just indicating board weight here. So board weight just a little bit more than a hack. So Schneider settles in. Negavan on the hold. He's got it held. Tap, tap, tap. Tap. Well, you cleared the back of the forefoot of your own rock. Does appear that Libbus is shot stone there in the top 8. So don't know if that was the most ideal outcome. Still 4 rocks to come for each. Zach worked hard to hold that one. Great sweep. Might have brushed a little bit too much weight in it, but you never want to wreck there. Now, Reid sees the fact that he can get there and be shot, but it's a little early to do that. So you're kind of locking in the scoring zone to being extremely small. So look to him to open things up just a little bit. Probably wants to leave his object rock here that BJ's going to hit, sitting second or third by the time BJ's done with it. So Neufeld. Schneider trying to walk it over just a little bit. Contact 1, 2. Get the one in the back, 2. Nudges it out. Oh, a great result there for BJ Neufeld. And now it's Carruthers. Line second and third, taking another look at that. You see they paid attention to it. And then just tried to work it over, ease over. It took the curl. Made contact with 1 and just glanced the one in the back. And all of a sudden, they are back into a position where they can threaten for a multiple score here in end number 5. Jacobs electing for a draw here. Comes down right on top of the Carruthers stone. Certainly not the worst outcome. Gives you a lot of stuff to work with. Another thing for Reid to have to worry about later because he can still see it. So Neufeld settles in. Taps it back and makes another great shot. Great pair of stones by Neufeld here in the 5th. And they lie 1, 2, 3. So now not much of a choice, but for Libbus to bring this around the outside and into the 4-foot, or else he's going to be facing another potential catastrophe. Been able to dodge the bullets. Both teams really dancing between the raindrops. Here's the first of 2 for Libbus. Past the guard by a mile, but now this needs to curl under cover. It's not under cover. It's not worth anything. That is still half exposed. So fully expect Reid to address that rock right now. He's got his broom placement figured out. Neufeld assesses the situation, puts the broom back down for the skipper. It's first to 2. Schneider needs to work hard to get this guy past. It's gonna be passed. Oh, just by a touch. Push it back, push it back. They lie 3 again. Well, very close for third shot. 2 for sure. Extremely close, but watch that come down one more time. Schneider had to get on his horse, and then BJ calls him off. Had to have nerves of steel to do that. Gets right around the back of it, and Carruthers comes up with a shot. So now for Libbus, that same shot likely is not available. And if it does, it's going to be wide open. It's going to jam. I mean, if you ever just drizzle a draw in there off the edge, but just, I don't think I've seen enough finish for that to be the case right now. So he's going to try to come down there and basically try to do exactly what Reid just did, but better. So final stone for Libbus. This does not get over far enough, and it leaves Carruthers still sitting 2 for sure. And my goodness, they are going to have a hit, I believe, for 5. That shooter rolled off. It's not counting for anything. I do believe in the front of the 8-foot. Out counts the one in the back of the 8-foot. They might think they count them all right now. They certainly said 3. Pretty sure. All goes down to whether those back ones, I don't know if we can get tighter on them to get a look at it. It's certainly worth a look. So if it's a shot for 5, I think you got to go for it. You don't need to move it much. Final stone of the 5th end. Carruthers. Got it past everything. Now bring it on back. Will you move it far enough? You tap it? Well, for sure it's 4. And they take a 6-2 lead. After 5, we'll be back from Swift Current after this.
Hey, Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting. We'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Start over on sheet 1, I guess. And welcome back to Swift Current. Big 4 spot for Reid Carruthers there with a commanding 6-2 lead over Jacob Libbus, who has to get some things going on now. Let's take a look around the barn at the different scores we have here. Starting over sheet 1, you see McDonald with a lead over Bruner by a score of 4-3. That's from the previous draw there. Our next game is over on sheet 4, where we have Chase Sennett with a 2-1 lead over Mike McEwen. Blank ends aplenty there. And then we have on the ladies' side, DuPont with a lead over Reese Hansen. 4-3. And Joel Retornaz 5-4 over Steve Laycock. Brings you back over to our game where it was a big old 4-spot for Reid Carruthers there in the 6th. And he threw that one, and I was talking with my producer, Connor Sims, during the break, that, he threw it to make sure he got the 4, take a shot at the 5, but you don't want to overthrow it and miss it. So good play at it, and 4 is a very good score any day of the week, especially on Thursdays at about 1 p.m. Here's Zach Poliak. Gonna chip it over. Can they get lucky and hang underneath the guards? They do for second shot. A little bit of a shove there on that hit. Still going to make the peel, no problem. Looking to tuck one underneath here. Little kiss, and they're going to come on right to the shot rock in the center. Interesting choices now for Reid. Could just blow it up, and I think that's a great option. The 4-point lead. Giving up 2 in the 6 is not bad. Just want to avoid 3. So Neufeld. Schneider picks it up right off his hand. And they pick it clean just like a cherry off a tree. absolute precision. You're going to see Jacob ask Nate to come underneath the other guard now. This one has all kinds of room past it. Problem is, it's got nothing to stop it. And Reid says, you're going to keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And it's a back biter. Only good for fifth shot. Now Reid can either chase the second shot stone or draw down to it. Either or will take the end away from Libbus. Just watching it. Now it's taking the break. The weight is perfect. And another nice shot by Neufeld. Great end for BJ there. Jacob has to realize that those stones in the back are lost now. Try to come up with a plan B. I would like going into that pile that's there. Follow the one BJ just threw. He's going to like to throw the other side. It's under the guard, slides pretty well buried, only a little piece of it left. Just going to be that short run for Carruthers. First stone of the sixth. Negavan on it right away. And he gets it with a hip hop, the hippity hop, hop, hop. And they both go out the back. Nice little run back there for Reid. So you see there, it's delivered. Connor goes in there with a hop, hop, the hippity hop, a couple skips, a jump and a slide, and away it goes. So What do you do if you're Jacob here? He's going to try to play a little bit around the horn here, make this double and scoot up under cover. It's going to give Reid the same run again, but there's not really too much of an option. So first, the 2 on the way for Jacob. 1-2 does not go up. Ends up killing his own. Another double little kiss. Well, that moved a lot of stuff. You see it come down. They needed it to curl up a little bit because it just hit this too thin. You made the double, but you wanted to catch it really thick and come up. It's a pretty straightforward hit here for Reid. See red, hit red. Boom. Put those in the corner. That'll be a draw for 1 for Libbus. He's facing 3. Just needs to grab a piece of the 8-foot. Final stone of bed number 6. And the skipper makes that draw no problem. So it's a single point for Jacob Libbus. Carruthers up by 3, has the hammer in 7 when we come back.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Back and forth. And welcome back to Swift Current. It's the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here on Curling Stadium. I'm Dave Schmel. Thank you for joining us. Connor Sims is on a production. It was a single point for Jacob Libbus. Reid Carruthers has the hammer here in end number 7. Our other featured game right now features Chase Sinnott between Mike McEwen. Chase Sinnott has a 3-1 lead over Magic Mike right now. That game is our other feature game. Terry Corman has the call there. Here you can see that game on the sheet directly to our left. So 2 in the rings for Carruthers. Libbus trying to work the steal. Got to do a lot of thievery. End up on Alberta's most wanted list if he can pull this off. Once again, 3-0 will get you through for sure. 2-1, you're going to be in some kind of tie break, so the draw of the button is going to be very important. The draw shot challenge will figure out those other 2 entries. They'll be the winners from each pool. So every pool has you're able to control your own destiny here. Get your first 3 wins, you're in for sure. And Schneider makes a couple of them go away. Trying to wrap this one around. B shot stone under cover. Weight looks pretty good, but it needs to curl for buckets. That last little bit gets it 3/4 buried. Reid can still see it, but he has hammer here. He's going to just hit the top guy. No reason to get too cutesy here. Wouldn't mind it if he picks it as well. Just catches the top one. Good shot. Curls up, but did it get up there far enough? Reid's not going to take any chances. He's just going to peel off the center guard again. Playing the scoreboard. Neufeld. They casually clean it because it's casually made. Important for this Libbus team to get zeroed in because they're going to have to win their next 2 games for sure to be in contention at all. Not to say that this is a foregone conclusion, but certainly looks good for Carruthers at this moment. Now the guard decidedly not in the way. See a good half of that rock. So they are going to chase it. If they clip that high guard again, it's not the worst thing. So here's Neufeld. This one looks to be a touch outside. Connor's trying to get it to curl, and they just pick it. But they do not roll it away from shot. It's still shot stone belonging to Jacob Libbus. Just a very casual clean on this one thus far. Looks to be just a skosh heavy. I do believe that Libbus lies 1 and 2 right now. Extremely close for a second. So Reid's just going to hit this open one. Try to slide under cover. Just watching this come now, trying to walk it over just a little bit. It has the stone, no problem. Gonna stay open. Shot stone still belongs to Jacob Libbus here. The question is, how do you get yourself in the best position? I think that they are shot stone, so they're just going to try to bring another one in, I believe, and put the pressure on Reid. Tough to steal 3, so you have any chance of making your opponent throw against 2, you have to take it. This one has to go. Line looks good. Is the weight right? Make sure you give it those last few shots. Can't ever be light. Okay. Game on. Shot stone, second rock. Belongs to Libbus. Reid may just pick this one off. Try for the 2, but be happy picking off 1 and taking the hammer up 2 into 8. If he ever makes the double, well, that'll be shakes. Final stone of the 7th on the way. Trying to get it to curl down. Got to come into contact with one of them. They do. They pick it off. And it does appear to be a steal of 1. Or it is 1 yellow, rather. I'm sorry. So that Carruthers rock was shot, and that will be handshakes end the game. So final score of 7-3 in favor of Reid Carruthers. And they move to 1-0, and Libbus will have to win their next 2 to stay in playoff contention. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. We have action all this weekend from the Swift Current Curling Club here on Curling Stadium. So for Connor Sims, I'm Dave Schmel. Thanks so much for watching. Have a pleasant day.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.